Hello, everybody. This is a bit of an unorthodox stream. It's a different time. It's a different background. It's a different everything. Yep, my mic's on. Everything's good. Everything looks fine. I've got the chat up on my phone here through the Restream website that we use to stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. And but it's updating a little weirdly. I've got it up here so that I can try to see. You know, Josiah just said, "Hey, everybody, hope you're doing well." I'm doing well. I'm pretty good. How are you? Brought to you by the letter C, etc., etc. So that's where I'm at. That's what I'm seeing right now. Hopefully that's not behind or anything like that. First time I'm trying that with my phone. So if you didn't catch any of the promotional stuff that I did for this. As a quick explanation, and I might end up having to explain this multiple times because people are going to be coming in and out of this or whatever. We did a Patreon tier last year around this time, before the pandemic started, at least in America, where we got press passes to San Diego Comic-Con, WonderCon, and we were shooting for Emerald City Comic Con like we classically go to as well. And so, but the first two I mentioned were, you know, not anywhere near us in California. And so we wanted to do a Patreon tier where, hey, like, send us to Comic Con, help us out. That was a $6 tier for a while. It's still there because hopefully Comic Cons will still exist in the future and we will be able to go to them next year and et cetera, et cetera. But the fact that we didn't get to go to any of them in 2020 because they all got canceled essentially, made it so the tier was a little bit obsolete. But one of the perks of that tier was that I would draw you a Batman head. And so, of course, now here we are, almost a year later, and I'm finally getting around to doing it. But ain't it always the way with James? Are you guys still in the chat? I haven't seen a chat message pop up for 2 minutes, so I want to make sure that this is still updating correctly and that I can see what you guys are talking about. Because basically what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be going through this list that I have here that you can see of the patrons that wound up signing up for this a while back. I have contacted most of them. I've gotten answers from about which Batman head they'd like me to draw. So we're going to go through this list one by one and do them. And then when that's over with, or during the time, you can also get yourself a Batman head drawing if you would like. As you can see on the screen here, we got streamlabs.com/watchtowerdatabase/tip. And if you tip $10 or more, I will add your name to this list. Please include what Batman head you would like in the donation message. If you don't, I'll just pick one, whatever. As you can see on the actual list, we don't have specific Batmans for a lot of the people. It looks like the chat is not updating on my phone, so I'm just going to go ahead and stop doing it that way and just go to YouTube here real quick because that's annoying. I don't want to hear myself. What program are you using? For drawing the Batmans, I'm just using Photoshop. I am much more familiar with Photoshop than, say, Illustrator or any of the other common ones. Logan Powell, draw the yellow bat suit. If you want it, give me $10. I'll draw it for you. Question for you: when do you think Bruce made the Batman Beyond batsuit? Sometime between now and 50 years from now. What program are you using? I just did that. I love you, James. I love you too, interview show. How many heads are we at right now? This is 0 heads, not including mine or including mine, depending on your perspective. Just started Batman Beyond. I'm on season 2. Awesome. Can we change the one we provided? Yeah, go ahead. Hi, Jackie. If you're in here and you want to have a different Batman than the one I've got for you on the list, once I get to you, or if you're here ahead of time, you don't have time to stick around to watch the one for you, feel free to let me know and I will change it up. Thank you, meow, Captain Hook. Okay, whatever that means. I can see the chat now, so is what it means. But yeah, so like I said, streamlabs.com/watchtower database/tip. If you do that, you will hear this cool message that hopefully you'll be able to hear. So there you go. You'll get that once you donate. I've finally updated whatchamacallit, an alert box message more than just the good job, Robin. There's a Zeta one now, so you're welcome. But yeah, let's get started. So I'm going to start with just Batman the Animated Series. Batman, it's an easy one to start with because a lot of people have requested ones that I've either never drawn before, haven't drawn in a long time, or I've never seen in like an animated adaptation. So I just want to start with the easy ones. I should mention I'm not going to do colors or the entire body. We're just doing headshots, like shoulders up or neck up, that kind of deal, because I've got 36 of these and I really want to make sure I can get through them. If I don't get through them all today, we'll get through as many as we can before it starts getting ridiculous and I want to do other things, and we'll pick it back up some other time, like I don't know, next week or something like that. But okay, you're tired of hearing me talk. Let's make sure this is all working on here. I probably don't need a reference for this one. We'll just see how it goes. This is for Damian Martinez. He's one of our Patreon supporters. If you showed up a little bit late, that's what the majority of this is people who support us on Patreon who were part of a donation tier last year that gets you a Batman head. For whatever reason, the chat is not... Has anyone said anything since Captain Hook? Or am I just crazy? I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. So this Batman in particular... it's always been kind of funny to me that he has like a oh hey, thank you, The Book is Better, for following on Twitch. Something tells me we have been getting chat messages since Captain Hook and they're just not updating for me for some reason, so I want to know why that is. Is it because I paused the video? I bet it's because I paused the video. Hope I'm not having internet problems. I don't think I am. Yes, okay, let's see. What's been going on this account? Okay, sorry, I mean, how many heads are on the docket before? Yeah, 36. Not going anywhere, I just want to see you draw it. I heard nothing. So cool, Paul Simon would approve. I didn't hear anything. What's your favorite Batman design from the DCAU? I like... I'm a decent fan of the one I'm drawing right now, the Batman the Animated Series version, but I definitely, I think I prefer the Justice League Unlimited Justice League character design. It's just the perfect meshing of all of the animated Batman designs up to that point, even up to Batman Beyond. So yeah, that's my answer. Batman the Animated Series, Batman's eyes have always been hard for me to get right because they're a very specific shape, and depending on the animation studio doing the episode, they're widely different sizes or shape or whatever, and it's always weird that how much difference there was in this particular Batman, how he was interpreted by different animation studios. So even though I feel like I am you know, drawing my version of what I prefer from this Batman. Sometimes the animation studios would take liberties that so you may have a different version of Batman in your head, a different, mildly different character design for Batman the Animated Series Batman, that is near and dear to your heart that I'm not drawing right now. And who knows? I'm drawing especially slow today because I think my brain is going like, oh man, you know, people are watching you draw, and it always makes me a little bit more on top of things than I would normally be, or a little bit more careful, I guess. Because you're all here to, literally, you're here to watch me draw Batman. And even though that was my, like, party trick, or is my party trick, I'm still picky about it. I want to make sure that I get it right, especially because people paid money for these, you know? Speaking of which, I'll play this again so you can see if you decide that you want your own Batman head. The instructions are on screen. You'll hear this sound. A little overlap there on accident. But you get it. Let's see. Just finished JLU Season 2. This DCAU binge watch was a really good idea. Yeah, JLU's awesome. What are your thoughts on Superman and Lois? I haven't watched it yet. It looks good. What do you think is the best episode of any show in the DCAU? I'm a big fan of Star-Crossed or Robin's Reckoning. Nice, cool. Will this go on YouTube later? It's on YouTube right now. But I don't think I'll be reposting it, especially because this is going to be pretty long, and I don't foresee this necessarily being something that people want to go back and watch over and over again. I think it's mostly just going to be just for you guys that showed up. Get the ears right. It's a little better. Not quite. A little bit more. There we go. I always have to redo this part of this. That's my favorite part about this drawing tablet, as opposed to drawing on paper, is like, oh, I messed up that line, instant undo. I don't have to sit there and erase. I don't have to, you know. It's a much nicer deal, you know. What else? Let's see. Wow, that's nice, cool, that Batman mask. Thanks. Well, they're more than just the two, like Robin's Reckoning Parts 1 and 2 throughout Justice League. Have ever drawn the Doom Patrol? I have not. You know, it's going to be difficult for me to keep up with the chat and not have this take 20 hours, so I'm just going to kind of check every once in a while. For the donation Batman head, what's the limit on Batmans you can request? Is it ones that appear in the DCAU or any look from the comics? Yeah, literally any Batman. The thought is I'm going to kind of translate them into a DCAU style, like I'm doing here for old Classico. But yeah, you can request any Batman. But James, it's Bruce Timm and Dwayne McDuffie and smart people. They can't make mistakes. They're gods. That's very true. I'm going to check in later. I gotta go do something cool. See you later, Josiah. What drawing tablet are you using? This is an XP Pen Pro, I believe, was the product title, whatever you want to call that. What the heck does the... See, this is going to happen quite a bit. Where I need to kind of double check. How does the... Okay, so it kind of starts back at the end of the neck. All right, that's cool. That's fine. So about there. All right, that works for me. I think I'm done with this guy, but I am going to ink in the black areas. Move this over just a bit. That looks better. I'm going to ink in the black areas every time, but I'm not going to, like I mentioned before, I'm not going to color any of these because there are quite a few to get through. Oop, why does this happen sometimes? Oh, come on. What in the world? Let's go. Let me draw. Let me draw. Man, I really hate this thing sometimes. You know, you asked what tablet I'm using. Oh, it's because God damn it. I selected a teeny tiny selection somehow. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. Yeah, I do have some issues with this tablet, but it's been pretty cool otherwise. Like there's been times, I mean, I thought it was doing it just now. It wasn't actually, but there's been times where I am just in the middle of drawing something, and it'll just disconnect. Not to say I, don't get this drawing tablet or whatever. Like, it does it so rarely. It'll probably do it now that I've been saying that. It'll probably do it on the stream here. But it does it so rarely that it doesn't really matter to me. Okay, that's about as far as I'm going to go with this guy. And because I'm already over on this screen, I'm going to go ahead and use the mouse to do the inking just because it's faster. So grab the black areas. Don't want that one. Oop, not contract. You look at some of the stuff. I'm gonna put this out there to the folks watching because maybe someone knows Photoshop keyboard shortcuts better than I do. I've been using Photoshop since I was 11, 12, and I still don't know a lot of the keyboard shortcuts because I only do like a handful of very specific things on Photoshop. I make video thumbnails, I draw webcomics, and I occasionally mask out stuff for videos. So, you see this stuff like select all, obviously, is Control A. There is no thing for select, modify, expand. I have to do this every time that I want to do a selection expansion. Is there a keyboard shortcut? I've never, I can just Google this, but I've never taken the time to actually do it. If anyone wants to tell me. All right, I'm going to fill in the little gaps here. This is also going to be a super casual, just kind of hangout stream here, because I know very well that at some point my child is going to start screaming, and I'm going to have to help whoever. Him. But okay, I think we're done with that one. I'm saving all of these. I'm doing my best not to dox these people. Right off to the right here is our email addresses and other contact information per person. I'm going to try my best not to reveal those. But what I'm saving them all as the first name or the name of the patron here so that you can see. Once on YouTube, now I am on Twitch. Hey, I don't mind not having color. Okay. Is that Richard Mon 12 there? I see. Richard Cora 12. James, I'm from Brazil. Hello, I'm not. Are you a fan of the Static Shock Robin design? It's okay. I did a little. Let's see if it just comes up when I think sometimes it does. Robin DCAU. Sheepy and Balto and Batman, thank you for following. Batman himself is following me. That's amazing. Robin DCAU probably will maybe show up. Oh. Let's try Tim Drake DCAU. Oh, it used to be here, like first couple of scrolls. Oh well. Alright, well, whatever. I'll just go right to it. I was trying to make myself look cool, you know, and it just comes up. Just when you Google Robin, my artwork comes up. It does happen pretty often, though. Where is it? There we go. I did this layout a few years ago, where I just slightly augmented his character design to look like how it did in that show. It's not the worst thing ever. His hair's a little weird, like, why did you change it? You know, I guess is the question. The Batman one, this one here, is from that same episode. He's almost identical, except the symbol is, like, way different. He's a bit bigger. He's got all these extra lines on him and highlights and stuff. It's just always weird to me that, why did they do that, you know? Anyway, let's move on. Let's do the next one. I'm going to change this to 1500. And we're going to do whatever the next one is here. Let's go with Azrael Batman. I'm pretty sure that's probably supposed to be the Azbats kind of look, which we have already seen in Ty Templeton style. So I can just use that as a reference. I was hesitant to bring up actual imagery that I'm referencing, because you're just going to constantly compare, like, oh, that doesn't look exactly like this thing. But I don't care. I'm the one drawing this. If you don't like it, get out of here. But we got, where is it? This one. It's not a super great angle. Is there really not a... Why is there not a better... Is it on... Yeah, I have it on Comixology. Do I have to log into Comixology? Yes, I'm going to do that on this other screen where you can't see it. Ha 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 ha. Oh my god. Are you serious? I'm not a robot. Duh. Go. Okay, thanks. My books. Batman, The Adventures Continue. Number... It's like 7, 8? 8 is what I want. Oh, that's the end. Let's go back. 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 Okay, there we go. There's a good shot. Okay, same kind of deal here. Just gonna do. Looks like he's got the deal where his ear is part of the mask. The The only other thing with this drawing tablet is that the pen, where I'm looking and actually where it is on this, on the, god dang, on the screen, don't always line up right. So there's a little bit of like parallax, I think is what it's referred to. You know, the Green Lantern bad guy, where I'm just kind of looking. I have to make sure that I'm angled right so I can. There we go. Oh, you know, I did what I hate doing. I'm gonna do it 1,000 times. Let me start this over. Layer, new layer. Yes. Draw on a new layer, James. Don't draw on the background layer, you idiot. Okay. Let's try this angle a little bit better here. Batman, more like... Fuck, I don't have anything. Follow me on DeviantArt. Thanks. Yeah, I'm JTS Entertainment on DeviantArt. Go check me out, man. I saw a baby. Trying to find the best way to come at this circle. Because again, I hate that it doesn't line up exactly where I'm looking for it. Like, oh, like it would taken me much fewer times to draw that on a piece of paper. But again, I love just the instant undo that this provides me. It's pretty great. I've done it again. I need to, not that, but what I was trying to do last time was move this down, give myself a little more room. The ears are much longer on this guy than on, not much longer, but enough, longer enough. Do you use Hoopla by any chance? It's a free digital library and it has hundreds of comics. I don't. I use the word hoopla in my everyday life because of SpongeBob, but you know. I could check that out. Matman. Yeah, you're right. Now I have my normal background music on. Right angle here is a little tricky. But I think I'd like to... Do you guys want to continue to listen to this? Or go for more of... You know, since I'm not going to repost this later... We could go for really anything, I guess, but I was thinking more of a Batman soundtrack of some kind. I have the Fatal 5 soundtrack pulled up from earlier because I was just listening to it. Maddie just found Batman Beyond soundtrack tracks on the DVDs that we didn't know existed or forgot existed or something. Okay, so far so good here. We're gonna go... The eyes are always a little bit tricky. I should say, this has been brought up before where, as much as I love getting compliments about my art, I definitely don't consider myself to be an expert at this. I feel like I'm better than some, but there's definitely I try to be humble about this particular thing because I'm no Bruce Timm, especially. I'm not even a Tim Levins. I'm just some dude. So I appreciate compliments, of course, when I see them, but I definitely don't consider myself to be a professional at this sort of thing. Because I think oftentimes people, especially when I watch videos of, Bruce Timm or those kind of people, doing drawings like these at conventions and whatnot, and they're just lightning fast. Like they've done this so many times that it's just like riding a bike for them. They don't have to think, they just do. And definitely not something I am good at yet. I really have to take my time with this stuff, which is part of the reason why Legacy's issues take as long as they do, because you're watching me do it right now. If you watched our 24-hour live stream, you got to see a decent amount of me drawing a Legacy's issue, and there was, as you can see, I'm not, Bruce Timm, like I said, he just whips through this like it's nothing. So someday that's something for me to look forward to being able to do, hopefully. Some trouble getting the angle of this just right. How do I read your comics? legaciesdcau.com is the website. They're all free on there. There's 11 issues now. On the topic of Batman Beyond, I got the Batman Beyond full series DVD, and I would make the claim that we need a Batman Beyond live action movie. Sam Liu thinks you're on the right track. You're right. Those are two separate things. Let me get to the first. I would love a Batman Beyond live action movie. I'm in total agreement though with Hector Navarro, who he was recently talking about how Batman Beyond the show worked as well as it did because it was building off of a universe that was already set in stone for so long in the present day. And so if you did a Batman Beyond movie, it would even if you did like Michael Keaton as old Bruce Wayne, that kind of a thing that everybody wants, it really, I feel like I agree that it needs to be like make 4 more in present day Michael Keaton movies first or something, which can't be done because that's the whole point. If you did like 20 years from now, you had Robert Downey Jr. come back and do a what's it called? The Iron you know what I'm talking about? Iron Heart, is that it? Where he's like an AI or he's old, I guess he'd have to be an AI. But something like that. I think that would do much better because you have such a established world of Iron Man-ness. I'm kind of rambling because I'm trying to do this at the same time. But yeah, I'd love to see it, but I want to make sure. I would want to make sure that it is something special and not just for the sake of doing it. Maddie's comment about Sam Liu was based around I sent off some art to him a while back because during our interview with him in 2019, that we put out in 2020. He mentioned that they had storyboard positions open at Warner Brothers. They were always looking for storyboard artists, and so we talked about afterward. Maddie and Ted and I like, oh, James, you should try to apply for that. And I sent Sam Liu an email with some art examples of mine, and he essentially told me that I was like within spitting distance of being decent enough to do that sort of thing. I think this is maybe a little bit telling if any of them were to watch this, that my speed on this stuff, I need to up that significantly to keep up with the demand at Warner Brothers for storyboard stuff. But he essentially said, Bruce Timm would eat you alive, I believe is what the word was, but that I was like almost there. I was inches away from being, because I guess Bruce Timm is super duper picky, which makes sense. You know, he's been doing this for forever. But I guess someone on the either Fatal 5 or whichever one that came out right after that, he fired a storyboard artist that had been there since the days of Teen Titans, because they weren't getting it. They weren't doing what he needed them to do, or weren't getting the style quite right, or something like that. So the fact that I'm not quite done here yet. Hang on. The fact that he did that for them definitely is intimidating. Originally, I was going to physically mail all of these to everybody, but it's going to be much easier to just email them, and it's done. I think you guys have been waiting long enough. It's one of those fun tricks of lighting that you see a lot in this stuff, is like using the shape of the lines as like it gives it some depth. Oh, see, I don't know if you heard that. That was this disconnecting and reconnecting. It just happens sometimes. I don't know why. Let's see. You guys are chit-chatting up a storm here. Ignored. What did I ignore? Let's see. Light Rise. Where did you say something? Iron Man, love it. That's all you said, right? So yeah, I have nothing to add to that. You're not a Tim Levins, you're a James Strecker, and that's just as unique and cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Favorite bat suit you like to draw? Justice League Unlimited. You're the worst, JK, man. This is my first time watching the live drawing. It's pretty great. This is the first time I'm doing a live drawing. I guess except for the 24-hour thing, but you know. My bad. How do I read the Legacies of DCAU comic? LegaciesDCAU.com. That's what I was talking about. Love the Batman. Thank you. Go to the website. It's in the description of every video. Yes, it is. Not this one, but all the Sunday videos. Just finished a new video. It was quite excellent. Thank you, Jay. Worked really hard on that, so I appreciate it. And Maddie appreciates it, I'm sure. That's awesome. That's so amazing. Thank you, Mario. I want a Martian Manhunter movie. That would be cool. Good job, Maddie and James on editing. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Imagine Brandon and Ruth coming back as Duperman Beyond, though. That would be interesting. I'd love to see Duperman in general come back in a movie, but yeah, the Beyond one would be pretty cool. It's hard. It's really hard to see the D on his chest. It took me a while before I realized that very abstract shape was actually a D for Duperman, but once you figure it out, it's like you can't unsee it, you know? We're getting an Ironheart in the MCU? I hope so. Thanks, my dude. Yep, to Jay's reviews. I like this art style. Thank you. I wish we got more Ruth Superman. Azrael got that collar so he doesn't chew on himself. Yeah, pretty much. I think I didn't really draw it big enough, the collar. I feel like if I'm gonna do these, I gotta do these right, you know? So, you know, I think I'm going to do this with the mouse just because it's a little easier, this part. Which person are you on right now? I am on Aaron Young, but I'm not going top to bottom. I already did BTAS. So, yeah. We can do yours next if you'd like. Cameo, if you're in the chat still. What are you drawing? Photoshop, tablet. Just wondering if you got my donation. Oh, did you do one? I didn't hear the Zeta go off. Let's see. How do I check that? I should have figured that out before. My donation history. That's probably who I have donated to. Let's see. Let's take this off of this screen real quick, just in case I reveal any information. Dashboard, that's what I want. And donation history. Ah, there we go. Yep, thank you. Aussie Dragoon. My Batman request is Dick Grayson from Earth 2 Society. You know, Chris P. Nats also requested that one, but I can definitely do it again. Let's see. And if you decide you want someone different because it was already on the list, just let me know. So we got Earth 2 Society, Dick Grayson, and that is for Aussie Dragoon. Okay. Thank you. That's weird that the Zeta message didn't happen when you donated, because it's supposed to be linked to that. So if anyone watching donates to get a Batman for yourself, tell me in the chat also, because I might miss it apparently. What about a short film? I'm gonna fight you, James. Yeah, I know. Duperman versus Batman. What about a short film where Bruce did between JLU and Batman Beyond? It would be so cool. Sure, yes. Data Boy Fight Club win. Imagine a Batman Arkham Beyond game. Check your PayPal, maybe? Oh, for seeing it. No. I got it. I figured it out. Is anyone off but it had no sound? Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, thank you again. Remind me if that happens. If anyone else, if you see a Zato go off but it doesn't say the sounds, then be like, hey, what the hey? Have you read Ink Tank's 5 Years Later comic? I haven't, but I would like to. I didn't know it existed till we started doing stuff with them. But that it looks interesting. Okay. Try to grab just the collar here. Again, like I said, been using Photoshop for forever, but I think my methods are pretty unorthodox. I think this is not how most people do things. It's just the way I always been doing things. So leave me alone. Okay. So I think I want to... Nope. Just gonna stretch this up a bit. I know it's gonna kind of distort the shape a little bit, but it is what it is. Okay, a little happier with where that sits. So I'm going to go in and remove any of the overlapping stuff here. I'm just going to get rid of that because that's a little bit weird. Okay, how's that looking? I like that much better. Any other weird overlaps? Not that I can see. I will add back in this little doodad here. Oop, not eraser. pen. Okay, cool. So let's save this one. I'm going to call it Azbats. This was for Aaron Young. Yes. Okay. LOL, check your paper. Oh, you're telling me to check my paper. Okay. Why don't you use the method I have on screen, Jackie? My gosh. PayPal. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Guard. Oh, okay. Do you want a second Batman head, Jackie? Is that what this is? Thank you. Or did I not? You must be on here, right? Yeah, Arkham Games Batman is what do you want for the other one? I don't see any description. I always wondered how would an Arkham Beyond game would work. Probably the same, except you don't have a grapple, you just fly around. Unpopular Arkham opinions. Arkham Knight Batman Beyond is better than Arkham City Batman Beyond. I have no opinion. I only want one, but it's a bit complicated. Okay. Well, we'll see when we get there. Basically just that where do you guys meet YouTubers anyway? I remember reaching out to you guys myself. Reaching out to people we know of and our audience puts in order. Yeah, I had no idea who Ink Tank was until we started working with them. And it seems, they basically do the same kind of content that we do, just about Ben 10. And it seemed like a obvious crossover there. Okay, I definitely want to color in this part too. So let's just go to this. Battle damage Bruce Wayne. Thank you. I'll check who that is in just a second, because I can't switch the screen at the moment. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. I think, yeah, inside of that is black also. Whoop. Expand. Again, anyone knows a shortcut for that, I'd love to hear it. I do it constantly. Zoom in a little bit here. Gonna fill in these little tiny gaps. Arkham City Mad Hatter side mission Batman. Oh, okay. So that a very specific. I'll have to Google that, or unless you want to send me a link on Discord or something of exactly what you're looking for, because I don't think I played that side mission ever. Okay, that's that for Azbats. These are going to be fun for me too, because I've never drawn a lot of these ones that are on the list. So I think it'll be kind of a cool experience doing this. Where was that? Azrael Batman. Let's fill that in green. That is done. No, I just want that to go away. Okay, I'm going to take care of the ones that are that they specified a Batman, and then I'll just kind of go ham with like just drawing a bunch of the same Batman at the end for the ones that are blank, because they got to tell me. Let's do Jackie's because she's here, and then maybe we'll do Cameo Shadowness because I think they're here also. If any of the other patrons that are on this list are here and you want to speak up in the chat like, hey, do mine next, that's cool with me. You guys have a Discord? Yes, we do. Link is also in the description of every Watchtower Database video on the channel. Draw TNBA style Dark Knight Returns Batman. Oh yeah, let me check who said what here. Beyond the Spider Films. I'd like a battle damaged Bruce Wayne Batman for my headshot. Ideally in the new Batman Adventure style. Thanks. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you for that. Let's see here. So I'll add you to the bottom. Battle damaged. So just kind of like, I assume that means like, you know, beaten up, torn, bloody, that kind of a thing. Or if there's like a specific, you know, oh, he just fought this person or something, let me know. Battle worn TNBA Batman, and that is for Beyond the Spider Films. What is Beyond the Spider? Oh, another one. Josh Hathaway. Thank you. I'll take just a classic B-Test Batman. Thanks for the great content. Oh, I spoke over the top of it. I forgot that the text-to-speech says it. Cool, thank you. Let's see. B-Test. This is for Joshua Hathaway. Any relation to Anne? Catwoman. That would be cool. Probably not, though. But who knows? You never know. The internet's a big place. All right, if I'm getting all these, I gotta really get through these. Okay, so Azrael Batman's done. Let's do the Jackie one. Arkham Games Batman. You wanted. Oh gosh, let me go back. On it. Okay, so you probably sent me something or are about to. Discord. Yes, you did. Okay. Oh boy. That is a sight to behold. My goodness. Okay, well this is a good angle of that because I can basically just kind of copy this into an animated style. So okay, let's start a new one. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. What did I do? What did I mess up? 1,500, 1,000. Why did you not save that from last time? Okay, fit on screen. This is gonna be Mad Hatter for Jackie. I'm gonna copy this and oh, I'm right here, Jimmy. Hey, thanks. thanks for that. Does that mean you're in my house? Get out of my house. What was I doing? I was opening Paint, so that I could flip this because I don't want to look between two different Photoshop tabs. My God, why did? Okay, I think it was with Windows 7. They renamed Accessories folder, which used to be at the very top, to Windows Accessories, and now you have to scroll all the way to the bottom, which is hilarious. Oh my God. Paste. Okay, now I want to flip. Cool. No. No. What the hell? No. Oh God. There. Oh God. Why does it not keep the image? Jesus. Okay. Resize. Can I just do this? Of course I can't. Resize. Oh God. Can I just zoom in? No. I can't just. Okay. Okay. Thank God. All right. God, Paint. Why did I choose Paint? How do you? There we go. God. I don't know what I'm doing. Why isn't J mod? I don't know. I'll try to do that later. Think they'll ever adapt Batman the Adventures Continue for animation? I don't know. Maybe. They often don't. It's its own thing. It's its own little medium. First time I've gotten a jump scare from Googling something. Oh, yeah, I see that. I understand that. Hey, it's Ty. Oh, hey. I honestly don't remember which one I chose. Well, let's find out. get out of this. Ty, you did Rabat Bat. So I'll get to that eventually. Right now I'm on Jackie's. Ethan the White Knight won. Okay. I'd love to see you draw it live. Oh, yes. Okay. Ethan Dahlstrom. Cool. Hey. Yeah, I'll try to, I mean, I'm going to do these as in the order that makes the most sense, and hopefully you're around for it. I'll repeat the question. Have you heard of the show Generator Rex? I've heard of it, yes. I've just never watched it. Well, thank you, Jackie. Yes, thank you for upping that, so that because it is definitely a little complex there. Captain America, this was a hidden message. Said, I would like to sex Wonder Woman from DCAU. I don't know why that was hidden. Do you plan on ever doing anything like this again for the other members of the DCAU's Big Seven? Maybe. It was just kind of a poll to get more patrons at the time. Everyone loves Batman, right? Right, Jake Johnson? Are you in here? Paint hates everyone. Yeah, apparently. Can you draw John Samuel Kent and Bruce Timm style? Maybe someday. Not today, probably. He's not Batman. Unless you want to send me $10 or more to draw John Samuel Kent as Batman. If he does one of these for various Wonder Woman, I'm definitely paying for Becca. Like from, whatchamacallit, Gods and Monsters. That'd be good. You should do a Batman who is also a critters. Okay, let's give this a shot here. Paint, bring that back up. Okay. All right. Gonna start as I always do with the little eye creases and stuff. This is already so disgusting. I don't like this. Jackie, why have you made me do this? This is horrifying. Does this happen in the game? Like I said, I've never played the side mission that this apparently is. This is horrifying. I'm scared. I'm gonna have nightmares of this. Zeta mid-transformation to become a Batman. So he's part Zeta still. This was a mistake. Yeah, I really, I agree. This isn't fun anymore, Jackie. Just kidding. Oh, I've done it again. Damn it. New layer. I'm just going to trace over the top of this, sort of. That's okay, because I was about to resize this nose because I wasn't super happy with it. Okay. I didn't mean to hit 3, but YOLO. There we go. You know, I'm inclined to have the teeth come out of the nose, because that makes, maybe not. I guess because it's part of the mask. Oh, God. I have to look at this so much. I have to keep looking at this. I hate this. This is revolting. Kind of using the Grod nose as sort of a starting point with this. I swear it stared in my soul. I know, this is disgusting. I hate this. Way better than the Mad Hatter stuff in Night. I never played enough of the side missions to even encounter Mad Hatter in any of those games, so I'm not totally sure. Okay. God damn it. This is almost like drawing Man-Bat, to be honest. Like, so far, like, you can kind of see if I started adding, you know, these big, like, Man-Bat-y kind of ears to this, you know? Like, it looks Man-Bat-ish, but not enough. Not enough! Whoops. Have I really been drawing? Oh my god. Oh my god, I hate everything. Okay, I'm just I'm gonna keep going. That's like my biggest faux pas is drawing on the wrong layer. And I do it way too often. So frustrating. I hear you guys making fun of me out there. My wife and mother-in-law are talking about me behind my back, like as if there's not a door. There's no door. She was thinking it. Okay. Jackie has killed James with it. I wasn't expecting this in the game. It scared the crap out of me. I mean, I will now be expecting it in the game. He doesn't have to finish it now. Yes, I do. Every time he rolls into Arkham, he greets him with the same "What's up, Doc?" You're actually dead and in hell, James. Rabbit Batman is your eternal... But yeah, I just have to keep drawing this because I keep drawing on the wrong layer. Okay, anyway. His other eye here is much smaller and grosser. We need more out there stuff like this. Maybe name your layers. I'm doing these. I'm just doing line work, so I'm not doing any of that right now. If you're drawing on the wrong layer, can't you just duplicate the layer, then go to color to alpha for the Y layer? Yeah, I would do all of that kind of stuff if this was like the comic, or you know, something that I'm going to come back to in color later, or I'm going to shift it to someone else for coloring or whatever. The fact that I'm just doing this for the line work, it doesn't bother me enough to deal with it, I guess. Oh god, oh god. I don't like this. Jackie, what have you done to me? Oh no. Oh no. concentrating so hard on this. I have to get this right. It's so gross. I hate this. Just trying to like mentally translate this into a DCAU kind of art style as I'm drawing it is such a headache. But it's fun. It's kind of fun. You guys are chatting. Bugs Batty. If you're drawing on the wrong... Oh, you did this already. Would Dark Claw from Amalgam work as an alternate request? Sure, yeah. Might as well mix it up a bit so it's not a bunch of the same heads. I can't remember what you literally just did it a minute ago. Okay, yeah. Because I was already going to do that. What was it? Dark Claw. That works. Thank you. It's looking dope, not gonna lie. Oh, no. I hated wearing this in the game for the side mission. Love the stream display you have here, too. Hey, thanks. Hey, Ink Tank. So now we need a Daffy Duck Joker. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, back to... God. Back to this. This is pretty unfortunate. Okay, I'm gonna read now that I know kind of the shape of his head, so it's gonna go all the way. Oh God. The ears, it's so gross. You know, I'm just gonna do that and then give myself a little more room for the ears. Oof. I hate this, Jackie. Why have you made me do this? But I also love this because it's so different, you know, like Aussie was saying. Not often gonna get the chance to draw, you know, this particular Batman. As unfortunate as he is. Ugh. It's just so gross. We must get this right, or the bunny demons will hunt. Yeah, I mean this is Donnie Darko Batman essentially, right? I mean, not the guy, the rabbit, right? So it's pretty nightmarish. Hey, can you draw Batman from the Batman movie, the one with Robert Pattinson? That is one of the ones that is requested. You can see on the screen here, if you want to go to streamlabs.com/watchtowerdatabase/tip, fork over $10 or more. I'm doing specifically Batman's, but you did just send $10, so thank you. So I will see what I can do there. Let me get through. this poor unfortunate soul here first, and then we'll go from there. This is something you would see in like I don't know, kind of an Animaniacs sort of deal, but much more frightening. Makes him look a little too buff. Okay, so I gotta give him the whiskers, and I've gotta give him some highlights and stuff to work off of here. $20 from Jake. That was what that was. Cool, I'll do it, Jake. $20. Thank you. Stream has to be preserved now, if only so that we can go back and see how freaked out James was at this thing. How do I send money in the chat? You can send it here, but preferably send it through the link that you see on screen, the Streamlabs tip link. It's at the top there in the green letters. YouTube takes a chunk of anything that people send here in the chat, but Streamlabs does not. We get 100% of it. So that is the preferable way, though. If that's something that you're uncomfortable with and you prefer to just do it here on YouTube, I will not stop you. You sound better, man. You mean from COVID? Yes, thank you. That's gonna give me nightmares. This is a... Yeah, if you're just popping in to the stream just for this, I'm sorry. You can blame Jackie from our Patreon for making me do this. Okay, I'm gonna call that. I guess I gotta do the whiskers. So let's. Oh God. Nope. Okay. There's one. There we go. I'm good with that. Yep. God, I hate this. I hate this so much. Okay. Okay, and. Okay, Jackie, you're welcome. Oh God, I don't know. I think I'm gonna come back to this one to do the shading, whatchamacallit, the inking, just because this was a pretty detailed one, and it's gonna take me a minute to figure out exactly how I want to do the highlights and stuff on this guy. But there you go, all saved up. Yes. Whatever this message is, yes. Okay, let me add Jake to the list. Jake Johnson, DCAU style. Jake Johnson. Whenever I mentioned up top, if I don't, because there's a lot of these to get through, if I don't get through them today in a reasonable amount of time, I will come back and do multiples of these drawing streams just to make it happen. Let's do Cameo Shadowness. Yeah, because I'm going through all the patrons first. I'll get to the non-patrons at the end, because the patrons have been waiting for this for quite a while. I feel like they deserve priority. But thank you everyone that's donated so far to get yourself a Batman. Okay, Super Batman of Zur-En-Arrh. Let's do it. That is beautiful. I think it looks awesome. It's going on my wall. Okay, well, I'm glad you think so. Okay. Let's do 1,500, 1,300. Not 3,000. That's a... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. There we go. Okay. Fit on screen. There we go. Jake Johnson, the actor? Yeah. Jake Johnson, the patron. Not right now. You're going to have to look at it every time we do a Patreon chat, which is tonight. If you're on Patreon, patreon.com/DCAU Watchtower. If you're at the tier to we do a Zoom call once a month with those people. Just hang out for an hour with us, me, Maddie, Ted. I was Peter B. Parker in Spider-Verse. Hey, James, what was that image just now? This is apparently a Mad Hatter Batman from Arkham City, I think is what they said. I never did the side missions, so I don't really know for sure. But we're going to move on to Super Batman of Zur-En-Arrh. I know this guy appeared in Batman Brave and the Bold, but I would prefer to look at his original appearance and go off of that. Translate him myself. There he is. There's a good old Super Batman. I'll go all the way down to the shoulders on this one, I guess, because otherwise he just looks like Batman. So, you know. Now, James, make a new layer. Everyone always remind me, make a new layer. There's that one, there's this. He's basically just, he's the 60s kind of look with the cowl like that. So, okay. Hey, James, what was it? Oh, yeah. $15 patron to hang with the Cool Kids Club. Correct. I didn't know what I walked in on. Yeah. Arkham City, you're taking requests. How about Brightest Day GL Batman? I'm taking paid requests. If you want to look on the screen there, streamlabs.com/watchtower/tip. Give me $10 or more. I will add you to the list. And we're going to do this as long as we need to, I guess, to do all these. But yeah. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to start with this kind of shape. Down from there. He's actually got kind of an inverted ear. Which, gotta get back to the past samurai jack.
Any idea?
Which, it's always the eyes. It's always the eyes. Give me the problems. Just gonna have to keep trying. At least that's what I do. Just keep going until you get it right. Hello there, Lori. Put me in the Bullet Club t-shirt. My Bullet Club t-shirt. Okay, you'll have to send me pictures of you in that on Twitter or whatever. DM me in some way. It's a real Jake Johnson. It really is. How this Batman from Lego Batman... I know this Batman from Lego Batman 3. Keep up the good work of immortalized my childhood. I never understood this version of Batman. I have 3 of them and I wear them all the time. I have that game and that character in the game. A bat smile is somehow more disturbing than the rabbit. It definitely is weird to see that, yeah. Okay, so get to that. Do like so. And schwa. And schwa. Okay, and then we've got the weird little symbol down here, which I'll at least do the top little chunk of it. Okay, cool. Let's color in his face bits. I think that's another one done. Basically just looks like Batman. Even the symbol is not really enough to give it away, but hopefully that works for you, Cameo Shadowness. I just came back. Might not be able to stay long, though. That's okay. Hopefully this works for you, because definitely just kind of looks like Adam West Batman, 60s Batman kind of thing. But, you know, it'd be a little more obvious if it was colored. But there you go. Save this one. This is going to be Super Batman. Oh god. Batman. Cameo Shadows. Yes. Okie doke. You know, real quick. There. Sort of bothering me. Well, what am I doing? There we go. Okay, let's close. So far we've done just classic B-Task Batman, which his head almost looks a little weird shaped now that I've been looking at that one for so long. There's classic Batman. We got Azbats. We got this unfortunate man here from Arkham City. And we got Super Batman. I'm gonna close out of these just to not clog it all up. Check off the box here. Cameo Shadowness. Okay, let's do Ethan Dahlstrom, because I saw him in the chat here earlier. I'm down for coloring it myself. Awesome. Okay. I'm hyped for Gotham Knights and Task Force X versus Justice League. Yeah, me too. I definitely am looking forward to both of those games. Oh. Who is irresponsible? Okay, but what's the second one? I don't know what it is. You didn't specify. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Ethan Dahlstrom, Sean Murphy, White Knight style. Okay, so looks like you do. If you're still here, Ethan, do you want it in in the Sean Murphy style, because I can do my best to do that. I'm not 100% confident that I can get it right. Or would you like to see that costume in DCAU style? I wanted to use the actual name of the game, but it would probably get censored. Please fix the Legacy's Green Lantern. No offense, he looks kind of shitty. I don't know which Green Lantern you're talking about. Let's see, what Green Lanterns have been in Legacies? Kyle Rayner. I don't know. I don't remember. John. Oh, he has transitioned into Mosaic at this point in 2019. This is a character that it's almost exactly the costume that he had as Mosaic in the original the 80s DC Comics or 90s or whatever it was. So that do you just mean the design? That's the image itself. That one was one of them ones by Mark that's on there. So you can yell at Mark if you think that the quality of that is not up to par. But I do not think. I think it's totally fine. I feel bad that I haven't read Legacies yet. Well, you should go do it. They're all free. They're all pretty short. I'm Ethan. Okay. This is Ethan. You can adapt it to DCAU. Happy either way. Okay, cool. That's just easier for me, I think, to do it that way. Let's see. White Knight Batman. And it's kind of fun to translate this stuff. So let's see here. Here's an action figure, but this is from McFarlane, so maybe not so trusting of that. I do like his little cowl thing, you know what I'm saying. Where is a good angle of him at like a quarter turn? That's what I need to see. That's what I want to see. A nice big smile. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Did anyone ever figure that out? I mean, I found Waldo, but I never did find Carmen Sandiego. I guess this kind of works. I'd rather see a comic picture, not a action figure to go off of. Let's see. Batman Sean Murphy. Okay, that's not by Sean Murphy, though. Gosh darn it. Where in the heck is a good picture of White Knight Batman for me to look at? I need to see what he looks like from a quarter turn. That's cool. I like that. Goodness. Oh. He's all bloody. But it kind of works. Let's see. I think she was in San Diego. I don't know about that. Can you draw King Shark? Maybe eventually. This is all Batman's. Because of HBO Max, I'm able to watch Watchmen for the first time, and it's incredible. It's a pretty good movie. I know it's not as faithful to the comic as a lot of people wish it was, but I read the comic after watching the movie, so it did not bother me. Jesus. White Knight Batman. Let's try this again. Maybe I missed something. But yeah, I do like the Watchmen movie quite a bit. King Shark is Batman. Yeah, that's what I thought. How many more do I have left? Over 30. So let's do this. Let's make a new layer first. How about you recognize that the pen is on over here? See, this happens. I'm touching the. Why have you done this? There we go. God. Not a very good advertisement for XP Pen, whatever thing that I have here. Okay, anyway, I was getting distracted. I need to make a new layer so I don't draw on the background layer. Yeah, plus sign, whatever. How many more? Oh, yeah. Ready for S-Task to be on HBO Max? Everyone, of course. Sup, James. Sup, Ragucci. I'm doing pretty good. You could also try searching Curse of the White Knight, the sequel series. Didn't know it was so hard to find a picture. So, oh, it's all good. Not your fault. I'll go off of this one. Yeah, I'll just go off of this one. I think it's okay. I didn't realize you could see his eyes, though. That's a little interesting. I'll double check with another angle or two. Okay, do you next? Yes, I think so. Okay, let's give this a shot. Actually, he doesn't have that. He doesn't have that. That's crazy. I feel like this is such a stylized image. Okay, Curse of the White Knight Batman. You know, this would be perfect, Batman, if you were wearing your mask, asshole. Jeez. I guess I could reference the action figure at least for the shape of the mask. Like I was having a hard time seeing it. There you go. Good golly gosh. I just want to see Batman's stupid head from an angle that I can understand the geography. Why is there so much not that? Why is there so much? There's so many pictures of not, like, exactly not what I'm looking for. Is his mask just goes down, I guess. Really wish I wasn't having to look at the action figure. I want to look at a panel from the comic. I didn't buy this one digitally, so I don't have it on Comixology to reference. He draw JLU version of the Hellbat suit. Yeah, if you want to add that to my list, you can see, oh gosh, which way do I need to? Yeah, this way. The link there, that's how you can get your name on the list. What's the next Batman version? This is the White Knight Batman that I'm trying to find reference images for. And for some reason, there's just a lot of not that. There's a lot of not the angle I need. Let's see, look, like, his face is in shadow. How am I supposed to tell what this looks like? My God. Just show me his stupid face. It's in shadow. I can't tell what the shape is. How about this? No, this is fan art. I would like an angle of his... Just be wearing the mask in this... Oh my God. What do you look like? Sir? Hello? Sir? What do you look like? Oh my God. Oh my God. This is mind-numbing. Where is just a picture of his face? I just want the angle of the face that I need to see. This is pretty ridiculous. Oh my God. Oh? What? What just happened? I clicked on it. You. Oh, this is so low quality. God, oh my God. And this is kind of working. This is kind of working. I do like the Batmans that have like an actual eyebrow kind of thing going on. That's always fun. Like the Ben Affleck costume has like an actual eyebrow. I like that. Say what you will about the films. I like that Batman costume a lot. And I mean, I think Adam West has the eyebrows, but not necessarily a cool way. This is going okay. This is going okay. Zeno Robinson just retweeted the documentary. I'm not sure who that is, but that's cool. It seems to be a cool thing. Any Batman bad Batman movie has good costumes, ignoring the nipples on some. Yeah. Brave and the Bold has eyebrows, doesn't he? I think so. Gotta go, but have a good day. See ya. Yeah. Is my fall into madness? Yeah, probably. Anyone that is requesting specific Batmans, you have to have either been a patron that had this tier, or you can use the link on screen to buy yourself a Batman headshot. I'm gonna go through here. Okay, this dude has the smallest ears. Zeno Robinson voices Cyborg in Young Justice. Oh shit, that's cool. I had no idea. Huge anime actor, but you'll know him as Cyborg. Yeah, okay. That's awesome. Gonna go now. Smoke Bomb. Bye, Anthony. Okay, let's go back now that I've seen his mask enough. Let's go back and find something like this for seeing the little cowl doodad. God, I scrolled so far looking for that picture. Still kind of annoying that I have not come across a very obvious one, you know. I'm going to go ahead and... Yeah, he's not going to have the same kind of highlights as your average Batman. This is starting to look like kind of like a Nightmare Batman, Ben Affleck kind of deal. So I guess you can see his eyes, which I'm not a huge fan of. But it's a thing. Ooh, my stomach is talking. Might have to even pause for a lunch break during the middle of this thing. We'll see how it goes. I am not happy with how this is turning out here at the little cowl thing. I'm not happy, Par. Not happy. Watching this while doing math. This is more important. Maybe. How can I get an Azrael Batman drawing? If you'd like to add yourself to the list, there's a link here on screen for how to go about that. The Streamlabs tip area. You can add yourself to the list. See, You figured it out before while I was telling you. Cool. Thank you. We can do that again. I did Azbats already for somebody else. If you want that again, that's cool with me. But let's see. Fish approved. Oh god. Azrael Batman. If you decide you want something different instead, if that's what your heart's set on, that's totally cool. Rob, if you're still in here, let me know what you might have said it in the chat, but I could have missed it. Let me know what your other one is that you want. And again, you can see it's taken me a while to get through these. This is not going to be a quick stream here. But I'll either keep going for a while today, or I will I'll come back to this. Okay. Now, I'm having trouble wrapping my brain around, for some reason, around how this cowl thing would actually work. Like from the side here. Like, does that make sense? No, not really. So I might just leave it like this. And your brain can fill in the gaps. It's kind of a easy way out, but maybe it'll work. Okay, I need to at least give him eyes. So let's do that. Cool. Oops. No, I wanted that. Yeah, I think Pattinson Batman will look similar to this, but the mask is not quite the same. Okay. Oops. I definitely want to keep that. Let's give him some highlights, shall we? And then we will color that in and move on to the next one. So I'm going to leave that like that. I just pointed with my finger at something that you couldn't see. So that's all. I guess that's all black down here. So then it's going to be kind of interesting trying to do this because that might work just fine. I need to fill that in. There we go. And give him a little bit there. But that might be all I need to do. Let's give this a shot. Let's see what this looks like. The black area is inked in. Actually, I will do really quick. Oops, not that. Oh, come on. Oh my god. Draw on here. What is going on? Use the thing. Oh, it's stupid. So dumb. There we go. Okay, that'll probably look cooler. Oop. I think I like it without anything. Okay, anyway, like we were doing. Oh, you sent me a text. Well, that's very different. I've got to look at it then. Make both your own design and Batman Beyond issue number 8 cover. Oh, okay, instead of either or. I got you. Sounds good. So, you distracted me, Rob. I dropped my pen. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Cartoons. Okay. Let's back out here. Oh, there's a little nose dot. There we go. I do need to figure out something for right here. Even if it's just that. There we go. Filling in the black areas, and then we'll move on to the next one. Oh, you. God. Gotta love that accidental double click, am I right? kind of looks like if Adam West decided he needed to be tougher on crime. Yeah. Okay. Whoop. Didn't quite close that. There we go. Fill this in. Ta-da. Thank you, Azrael, for following. Okay. Not too shabby. I think this would look better if I finished coloring it all in. But that's what we got. That was White Knight Batman in DCAU styles. This is White Knight Ethan. Yes. Okay. Moving on. I don't know why this changes every time. 1,500, 1,300. Go. Yes. Okay. That was Ethan. Green. And now we're on to, where did he go? Richard Mon 12. Okay. Brave and the Bold Dick. See Discord DMs done oh, well, we can just do it anyway. The joke was to do Richard Mon 12's last because he's always late. Ha ha ha. And I always say his name last on the Patreon shoutouts and all that stuff. But we can do that because you're in here already. So I guess I need to look at my Discord messages. The book is better. Oh. Yeah, thanks for this image. It kind of could have worked, yeah, but that's okay. Can I go after Cameo Bro? Just resending this. Sorry it's an hour later. But yeah, here we are. We're doing this. We're doing yours now, okay? As long as it's a story you want to tell. I mean, are you putting it... I don't know what you guys are talking about. I was thinking this was the Gotham Gaslight Batman. Never heard of the White Knight, I think. Oh, definitely check it out. Batman White Knight, one of the best Batman comics I've read in a long time. Yes, I'm always last and late. Okay, so we're going to be doing this Dick Grayson Batman from Batman Brave and the Bold, which look like this. So let's give it a shot here. I kind of DCAU-ize this a little bit. Again, new layer, James. So, okay, I'm gonna kind of expect that most Batmans start like this. It's just how I start drawing Batman, like every time. So I'm kind of going off the idea that this is DCAU Dick Grayson inside of this costume. So that'll inform the decisions a little bit. Snazzy looking cowl, Dicky boy. I agree. It's got kind of a cool, the highlights is pretty neat with it being kind of a Nightwing-ish symbol there. That's a cool little detail. Okay, I'm gonna, just for the sake, since I'm doing these in only black and white, I'm gonna take a little bit of liberties with this just to make this work the way I want it to. It's actually like really clever the way they incorporated the Nightwing logo into his mask here. I like that a lot. I think you can already see it kind of right here. You have an idea planned for it. Oh, you guys are talking about writing stuff. If you can show my Asbats with a little bit of his claw gauntlet. Sure. I'm going to add that as a little note. Azrael Batman. Show a little bit of claw gauntlet. I just realized I put these in the wrong column. There we go. Okay, but anyway, I'm up here at Richardmont 12. Back to looking at this. It's weird for me to draw Batman's eyes in any other shape than the normal kind. He just looks not as intimidating. Like he looks too happy. Do you think they made this episode of Brave and the Bold so they could get away with Damian Wayne's Robin in a retro-looking series? It was a nice bit of fun either way. I wish I was more familiar with Brave and the Bold. I've never actually seen this episode. Do you guys think that with HBO Max we may get a chance to see a continuation of Gods and Monsters? That would be cool. I won't hold my breath just because it's been a while. It's been a while. But never say never, you know. Okay, maybe that's the eye shape I need here. That kind of works. So this, I'm not going to leave this, but this area is black. Trying to think if I'm going to go about the highlights here. I could just kind of do that, go all the way down. Ugh, there we go. Okay, thanks, Jake. By the way, I just wanted to say that I used to watch your videos with my headphones in the pouring rain when running to the school bus stop. They kept me entertained. Thanks, Kurt Cobain, back from the dead. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I love everyone's unique experiences. That reminds me of, like, I spent a lot of time 2014, 15, 16-ish era I took the bus to work every day, and I would just listen to the Weekly Planet podcast. And so whenever I ride the bus, if I ever have to anymore, that's what it reminds me of, is I get reminded of the Weekly Planet. This is one of those instances of the line does not actually line up where I'm putting the pen, and I'm having to guess where it goes. That's close enough. I don't know why YouTube really wants to block comment or chat comments with mild swear words in them, but whatever. For my dark claw, would it be possible to show one of his hands to show his claws? Yeah, I mean, we just had other guy ask about doing that for Azrael, so why not? Show part of claw. I mean, it makes sense to differentiate him holding his Wolverine hand up or whatever. Okay, Richard. I think we're getting there. He's kind of got like a JLU looking top of the suit here, so just kind of go with that. Red Hot Comic Book Movie News. Yeah, shoot up your butthole. Are any of you guys excited for the Snyder Cut? Yes. I've been looking forward to seeing it for a long time. Huge fan of the channel. Thanks for keeping the DCU alive, brother. I can't wait to chat with you guys on Zoom. Proud Patreon supporter. Nice. I'm not sure who exactly this is since you're not using your name on here, but see you there tonight in like 5 hours. Yo, what's up? I'm Azrael Batman, that's what's up. Okay, so let me erase a couple things. I think this dude is good to go for coloring. Or coloring in the black areas anyway. You know, I'm just gonna do this. Okay, now I can just select it without having to worry about it overflowing everywhere. New layer, ta-da, boom. I know it's not actually black, but it looks cooler than leaving it blank. Oops. Okay, Richard, I hope that's good. Hope you're happy with that. That's where I'm stopping. We're doing, this was, what? Richard for Richard. Cool. I've been a fan of the channel for about a year now. Keep up the good stuff, my guy. Thanks, Eli. Thanks for being here. I'm here. Cool. Bootleg cereal, huh? Is that like, the cereal that comes in bags, or is it just cereal sold on the black market? So we did White Knight, and we've done this to Grayson Batman now. For what it's worth, you scaled this very well. I can totally see a TBA dick when I look at this. Thanks. Yeah, I was trying to keep it looking like that Nightwing, you know, put on the bat suit, or a bat suit. tried to copy the eye style. Not super happy with exactly how it came out. Try to augment this just a little bit. See how this, if that looks, it looks a little better just doing it that way. Perfection. Thank you. Good. Okay. I think now it's a little better. I like that. I like those eyes better. I remember those eyes. Okay. I'm going to take a quick pee break. So if you guys want to hang out, keep going with me here as I do many more of these. So that would be fun. I'm having fun so far. I forgot, did Red Hood die in B-Tech? No. We saw him at the end with Deathstroke on a ship. Okay, so we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these already. Only 30 more to go. And then these like 5 or 6 that have been added on here at the end. So let's see. The next one I shall do. Let's do Roberts because he's here. He's here in the stream. So Rebirth number 8, Batman Beyond. I'll probably start with that one, and then make up my own Batman. So that'll be kind of fun. So stick around. I will be right back. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom, maybe get a quick snack, come back. I'll be 5 minutes or less. Stay tuned. All right. Grab myself some veggie crisps from Costco. So if you want the crunching ASMR, there we go. You were correct that I was just peeing, but I did have to do the other one right before the stream started. And it was I said it was the fastest poop I've ever done. You hear that? Okay, let's get back to it. Let's do new. Oh god. Where did it go? Oh my god. There we go. New, create. Oh, I keep hitting O instead of 0. I've got all these like fancy lights on in here. I can't see what I'm doing anymore. All right. So, Rebirth Batman Beyond number 8 is what I need to be finding here. Aha. Okay. I assume this is what you're talking about. So, this particular Batman Beyond with the big red cool eyes. Now, Rob, do you want him in this specific pose, or would it be fine to just take you? I think you were just maybe specifying that this is the exact Batman design, like AKA this Batman is the same one, I think, right? You don't literally need it to be the one from, or the pose from this cover necessarily. Let's see if I can find any other good That's just the specific design I want to put in place. Okay, cool. Here's one from Luciano Vecchio. I'm a fan of that as a reference. He's already sort of cartoonized it a little bit for me. And then no, I didn't actually type that. I just typed Batman Beyond. There we go. Okay, just kind of reminding myself of the face shape of DCAU Terry. Okay, that's what I'm going to start with here. I don't think there's any other weirdness to his head. No. He's maybe a little bit older in this comic. I honestly haven't read this particular... I think I read the first couple issues, but not anything past that, so... Is he a little bit older in that? I can't remember. Someone should request Batman in James's style. I think I've only ever seen him try. This is basically my style or whatever. I don't have much in the way of a different art style. I practice this one so much whenever I draw anything that this is pretty much my forte. So you get what you get. My will forte, if you will. Snyder Cut looks good. Snyder understands the looks, choreography, and their abilities on point, but the characters, for the most part, he doesn't understand, just my opinion. I would say that's pretty true. I'm not totally in favor of the argument of he doesn't understand the characters, because characters can morph and be whatever you need them to be as a writer. They're obviously someone established certain things about characters 70, 80 years ago, but they have been in so many different situations, in so many different different takes on... Oh, I'm doing it again. I'm drawing on the not a new layer. What am I doing? So many different takes over the years that... Oh my god. That they can kind of... I don't know. I feel like that's just a kind of a weird point of view to have on fictional characters. Is like, that's not... So-and-so wouldn't do that. Not weird isn't the right word. It's different. It's not how I view it, I guess. Like, if we want Batman to do something in our Legacies webcomic, we do tend to be like, you know, would DCAU Batman do that thing? And if the answer is no, then we don't typically do that. But if you want to do something interesting with the character, sometimes you gotta take risks. You put him in a situation he's never been in before. Make him do something he might not otherwise do that would be surprising, so that people that are reading or watching be like, what? Oh my god, no way. Instead of just the same story over and over and over. Now, with that in mind, I do agree that the Ben Affleck version of Batman, the Justice Snyder, the Zack Snyder version of Batman is not my favorite version of the character. But he has been through a bunch of crap, and he's just doing his best, you know? Both Batman and Zack Snyder. True, different angles are important. Yeah, I agree. The fundamentals are wrong. Batman kills. Why the fuck is Joker still alive? I guess we just have seen so little of Batman and Joker in that continuity that I don't personally have a problem with, like, well, if he kills people, why is Joker still alive? Like, we don't know their history basically at all. There might be some agreement they have. I have no idea. We have no idea. Everyone has a preferred take on every character. There's no definitive Superman because everyone has a slightly different take on him. Same with, yeah. This was an argument that I had with someone on Facebook a few years ago where they were saying, like, you know, the typical Man of Steel Superman is not Superman. And my argument back to them was like, well, I mean, he's literally Superman. He's the character of Superman in the movie. And they're like, but he's not Superman. And I was just being pedantic about it, because it's like, I know what you're trying to say, but what you're actually saying is not correct. Because he is literally Superman. There's no... Who is this guy in the movie with the big S on his chest? Never seen this character before. I've never seen him. Who is this? It's Superman. Just because he did some stuff you don't think Superman should do, it's still Superman. It's just a different version. No one goes, Justice Lord Superman. That's not Superman. Not my Superman. And obviously that's written to be like a weird, dystopian, terrible version of Superman. But maybe Man of Steel Superman is too, and we just don't know it. Will you put the yellow bat suit in Legacies of the DCAU? Yes, but I won't tell you where or when. James's style is DCAU with mustache. I really don't get Snyder's Superman. It doesn't help that he barely has dialogue and is directed to have the same general expression. Yeah, I mean, he's a little bland, but I still like the movies for the most part. Sounds pretty sus to me. Oh, I see. I don't know why it thinks I don't want to see this message. Maybe DCEU Joker and DCEU Batman aren't actually enemies. We've never actually seen them fight. Maybe they're just good buds who like bowling together and jumping on each other's cars. That's a good point. I kind of just feel like Superman is too dark. Of course, Superman can be dark if you turn most characters dark. I just feel like Superman is a little too dark. I understand why Batman is brutal. Yeah, I mean, it's not for everybody. It's not like I love those movies or anything, or think that they're the best versions of anything. I'm just not against them as much as a lot of other people are. Terry a little bit of a chin here instead of not. It is Terry in this comic, right? Like, again, barely read this. So, I mean, I know there was a Batman Beyond comic a while ago that had Tim Drake as Batman Beyond. God damn. That's close enough. So, yeah. Yes, it is. Okay. It's not Superman. It's not my Superman. Every bloody time. People need to learn the difference and just accept other people have different preferences for each of them. Yeah, I mean, it's mostly that I just think, like, I don't know. I just don't know why people get stuck in that argument. Why does it... If Superman does the thing you don't think he should have done, then you should have been in a position to write a Superman story. I mean, it's the same kind of deal with, like, Star Wars. I liked The Last Jedi. Not a lot of people did. I think it's probably my favorite of all three of the sequel ones. But at the same time, I didn't hate either of the other two. I like them all for different reasons. And I think that a lot of people just get stuck in, like, this did a different thing than I expected it to do. I hate it now for some reason. Does anyone else feel like killing off villains is overrated and done too much? Like, at some point, they're going to have no villains and the Justice League will just have to check into retirement at 45. How many drawings have we done so far? I think this is like the 9th or 10th one out of like 40. So I think we're definitely going to have to overflow this into another day, but that's okay. Because at 7 p.m., it's 2:30 for me right now, we have our Patreon hangout, and I would definitely like to not be butting up against that. I'd like to have some time to myself today that's not just this. But I've been enjoying this so far. I think that it'd be fun to... this is a really cool cover. I don't think I've seen this before. I like that a lot. I think it'd be fun to do this just kind of semi-regularly, maybe every other week, something like that. Once a month, maybe. I don't know. Even if we're not just sticking to Batman, this time we're doing specifically Batman, because that's what the Patreon thing was about. But maybe next time we do whatever. Or we draw legacies or something. I don't know. And by next time, I mean after I'm done with all of these Batmans. There's a lot of them. Okay. I think in order to do this, I'm going to need to just draw normal eyes. Maybe with this extra little bit here. zoom way in here. Take out these lines. Okay, kind of good at that for the eyes. Need to see where's his nose. Okay. Underbite Man, yeah, for sure. Batman Beyond. Almost any Bruce Timm character you see him from the side, their mouth is like that. Like everybody's got an underbite in the DCAU. I'm gonna shrink him up a little so I can get some of the symbol in there at the bottom. Terry does have a Robin sidekick in this this comic. The version of him I'm drawing is from, I'm pretty sure. Again, haven't watched it a lot. Or not read it, you know what I mean. That's how comics exist. I think his eyes need to be a little bit more shapely here. It's not quite the same as this. Up here at the end, come way down. It's an interesting choice for the shape of these. Like something you'd see like on a bug. Like a apocalypse character or something like that. Have you ever thought of your version of the DCAU? I'm not sure what that means. Looking good. Thanks, Richard. Oh god. Okay, so I guess the symbol is just kind of the normal Beyond symbol for the most part. select for sure. Okay, I think I'm good with that. Hey, 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 hey. What are we doing? Why is this still selected? What are you doing? What? Okay. Photoshop, a little crazy sometimes. Oh, is that how the brush tool works? Cool, thanks. Okay. So I would say that is probably good. This is always my favorite part, seeing the black fill in, like, oh yeah, there it is. That's what I wanted. What in the world is going on, Photoshop? Why are you freaking out so much? Okay, fill in the gaps. Ears are too long and I missed the cape. But not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Woof. First time I watched that, I forgot that, I didn't know the characters. I thought the Joker was just saying, like, not too shabby at all. Woof. Like, oh boy, kind of. He's talking to the character Woof, believe it or not. All right, Rob, there's your first one. I think this would be fun to see. Oh, it looks like he's got some other designs on there, like on his shoulders and stuff. If you don't care about those being there, then cool. So I can go to the next one. Because I do have to, let's see, I got to figure out my own Batman. Maybe that's a good finale to this specific stream. Because let's see, we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this will be 7. Or this is 7. So 8 would be me making up my own Batman design. And I feel like that might be a good place to stop after that, because that might be another half hour, something like that, and then we'll be done for today. Any of you that asked for one today, you're still going to stay on the list. Hope you can pop in next time. Not quite, we're not finishing up right this second. I'm going to do one more. But yeah, this is taking a little bit of time, so I just want to make sure that we get to, I don't rush through them. So, where are we on? Robert, make up my own. Okay. Do you have any other criteria for me, or is it just literally do whatever I want to do? Yeah, that's cool with me if that is the case. Yeah, Rob at Bat and Bat. I told you I listen to Weekly Planet, or at least I used to. I haven't listened to it in maybe a year. Around the time they made up that joke that I stopped listening. Not on purpose, really. They just kind of fell off the wagon. But yeah, okay, let's do this last one for the day. And then I'll come back to this. You'll see the announcements. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and all that. Hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, like the video. That'd be great. YouTube likes it when people do that. Hit the little thumbs up. Instant boost. Okay, make up my own Batman. It's all up to you for this one. Okay. Go crazy with it. I will try. Start a new layer is what I'm gonna do. These things are good. Okay. Let's think about this. What are aspects that I like about Batman? Start the same way I always do. Hey. Huh? You can talk to me.
Okay. Do you need the bathroom?
Nope, I'm good. My wife, everyone.
Any ideas?
The most important part of Batman is the bat nipples. I think the most important part about Batman is the chin. I'm kind of just going with it. I've been tasked with making up a version of Batman. We've been drawing him so many different ways today. I'm kind of winging it here. Kind of just going to incorporate everything, every design aspect I like about certain Batmen. wife's connecting to the Bluetooth in the other room. And it just, my phone auto-connected to it. My Batman is great at taxes. Not only does he pay taxes, he's very adept at filling out those 1044s. They should use him every day of the year. Has your Batman time traveled? I don't know. The most important part of Batman is not his strength or his appearance, it's his brain. Very wise, Kurt Cobain. This reminds me of DKR Batman. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely a fan of the more grizzled... There's music playing in the other room. The more grizzled, kind of angry old Batman is fascinating to me. Or not fascinating, really, but I like it. It's a preference. See, I like dark, gritty Batman. He doesn't have to be killing people, but I like it. What are your thoughts on the Crime Syndicate? Just in general? They're cool, I guess. Grouchy Batman, yeah. Hold on, you're all clearly wrong. The most important part of Batman is the fact that he will get drive-through. That is very true. I'll cancel the pizzas! Great line. Rest in peace, Michael Go, whatever. Question is, does he carry cash or does he still have the Bat credit card? Yes. Oops. Oh, that was weird. My phone for some reason rewound all the way to back when I was drawing the Dick Grayson Batman, and I saw it out of the corner of my eye, like, that's not what, is that what people are seeing right now? What? But no. There used to be a grand time, baby. You became the light on the dark side of me. Love remains, and the raft is high enough to hear. Did you know that when it snows, my eyes become larger? The light that you shine can't be seen. Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. Yeah, and copyright strike. Yeah. Does Justice Lord Batman wear an owl hat? That's no. I see what you're saying, but no. I wasn't liking how that was going. This kind of looks more like a serious Harley Quinn show, Batman. I guess it's probably the chin. It's you can't really, like, I'm trying to come up with kind of an original look here, but it's very difficult with how many versions of Batman there have been. Like, I'm probably never going to find, I'm never going to not just incorporate a design element that already exists. So it is what it is. Maybe not. I'm trying to think of this colored later without it. See, I definitely like this look. I think I'm going to keep this look. But I kind of like the way that line, like I liked this line here. What was this? I don't know. The comment on the Harley Quinn Batman wasn't a dig against. Oh, no. It's all good. Is this Batman Robin one of the normal Robins, like Dick J? I don't know. I haven't thought about the lore of this Batman. I'm just kind of making it up. Give him a Herbert the Pervert chin. Now that's something we've never seen on a Batman before. What about a more oval-chinned Batman? I bet the Batcave smells terrible with all the bat feeds. Probably. Just orange color more. I'm a fan of, in the JLA comics in the 90s, Batman had these big kind of spiky shoulders like that. That's always been cool to me. So I'll include that. When I was a little kid, I was born into a big family of sporty people on my dad's side and nerds on my mom's side, so much so that I was invited to a football game and my cousins were in football. Cool. That's a cool... Should we add that to Kurt Cobain's Wikipedia page? I was in a Batman costume. Oh, okay. This Batman primarily feeds on humans. No, I don't know. The universe this Batman is from should be called the Watchtower. I see. Watchtower DCA, maybe. He feeds on the fear of the criminal underworld. Thomas Batman. I mean, yeah, Thomas Wayne Batman does have those shoulder spike things also. This is a Batman I'm making up on the spot, courtesy of Robert Meatballs Sterling. Damn it. There we go. I think this would be a fun one to try to draw. The full body for, because I think that helps me kind of incorporate, like figure out which design elements to incorporate. But I'm liking how this is turning out. Okay. I'm just separating these lines that I know are going to overlap on the black so that they're still there. So my thought here is this is the top of his cape, or the cape I'm pointing at. This here is the cape shape. So that's not his bat symbol. It's part of the cape. And I think that it would be like, if I kept going with this, I kind of did this line like a seam down the front. I think he might not actually have a bat symbol on his chest. I think the cape kind of creates the negative image of a bat signal. This Batman looks a bit like Savage, the DC villain. I don't know. My favorite alternate Batman is Justice Lord Batman, since he has a dope suit and can admit he's wrong. The chin is definitely a DKR chin. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a Superman kind of doodad going on. Just trying some stuff here. Nah, I don't like that. I prefer Batman to not have lips. In fact, he's not wearing anything under his... Yeah, there's just a little string hanging off the front there. Nobody cares who this Batman was until he put on the cape. Does that mean he can't be swirled up in his cape like DC? Of course he can. I would say that right about here and here is where it would connect to the costume. I might actually have that be part of it. You know, John Jones has those big circles here. It's kind of like that. What's your favorite Darkest Nights from death metal? I like the Flash one visually. I like the Ares one because it's from Earth -12. Hey Jake, I'm glad you're still here. Hello from Russia. Really cool to see so many Batmen from different universes. This one looks really cool. Good job with the design. Love your channel and wish you to have a great stream. Thank you. I can't read your name, but thank you. I think, again, I would like to draw the full body for this Batman at some point to, I think it would be better, give me a better understanding of where I'm going with it. And I know there's not a lot unique about his mask and stuff, but I think that the unique elements would be more visible below the cowl here. I think you got to keep the core look of Batman, instantly recognizable as Batman, and then from there kind of get creative with it. Like I think below this you would see kind of more armor plated chest. The belt would probably incorporate some of the same design elements as those little buttons I just drew on the cowl, and then I'd probably put spikes similar to the shoulders on other parts of him. I'm gonna color. Let's see if I can make this work. It'd be cool if the bottom of the wings were created black section on the bodysuit itself. Love an alternate costume using negative space. Yeah, that could be cool. Like, maybe his like ab kind of area is black with the wings there. Honestly, it doesn't matter which version you take. It's because there's a multiverse and that there are a lot of different versions of your favorite characters in different universes. Ain't it the truth? So I really like the darkness of his eyes here, but I guess that means I have to, maybe I'll just go ahead and actually color this instead of just leaving it like, man, Rob's getting some extra spice on his, because he's cool like that. So maybe I'll make this be like a very dark blue. I'm definitely a fan of the blue Batman. Fucking Dutch Bros. No, this isn't Dutch Bros. This is a place in Astoria called Kick-Ass Coffee. Alright, that looks pretty sick. Oh, that's why. It's not, it's just okay, there we go. I was wondering why that was happening earlier. Couldn't figure it out. It was on a different setting for some reason. Anything else I missed? No. Okay. This is a new Batman never seen before. Correct. What's your favorite live-action Batman actor, and what's your favorite live-action suit? Favorite live-action suit is the Ben Affleck suit. I like it a lot. I like Ben Affleck's look as Bruce Wayne also, but I don't necessarily love him as Batman. I like him in other movies. He just feels different. I guess live action, I don't know. I don't think any live action Batman to me has felt like Batman. I think that's because of how entrenched I am in Kevin Conroy Batman. So any other version of him that doesn't act the same way or look the same way or whatever, always just seems a little off to me. I guess I like Christian Bale, just because I like those movies the best out of any Batman movies. They're the ones that I sit down and watch on purpose. Though I have seen Batman and Robin way too many times. That one came out when I was at like peak Batman fandom as a kid, and I had like the bed sheets and the coloring books and all that stuff. So I've seen that one way too many times, but it's not a good movie. It's a good bad movie, like bad movie night with your friends, kind of a deal. But you know. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I drew those highlights, but I don't want them outlined in black. So I'm going to make a new layer. Make it the oh my gosh, what am I doing here? Clipping mask. That way, when I draw over that, it colors it in blue. So let me finish surrounding these before I grab the pen and do that. Have you seen Kevin Porter as live-action Batman? I have not. This Batman is sick. Thanks, Ahmed. That's really great, James. Wait, you don't still have the bed sheets? I wish I did at this point. Who knew that I would be doing what I do 20 years later? I guess it's been not... Wait. It's been more than 20 years. You know what I mean. There are a lot of stuff, things that I had as a kid, especially DCAU action figures or coloring books, that kind of stuff that I don't think necessarily got thrown away by me, but I do not have possession of it any longer. If you follow me on Twitter at JT Strecker, I have been collecting. You might have seen it retweeted by Watchtower Database also. Oh, damn it. When did I do that? Nuts. Okay, I forgot to hold down Shift. Anyway, I've been collecting like every DCAU book ever. At least I haven't done like the novels and stuff yet, the chapter books, but I might move on to those once I'm through the more kid-oriented books, and that'll be fun to go through all those for future Willett canons and things like that. You and Ted should make webcomics with your own character designs. This could be your Batman for that universe. Legacies is taking so long. We have so many stories we want to tell with that. That I just it'll be a while before we want to do our own comics as well at some point, but it takes so long to do what? Oh, it's because I'm looking at the whole thing. To do legacies that we don't want to just skimp out on that and never finish it. But it'd be fun to do original stuff at some point. Okay, so this is what we have so far. I think I'm gonna do. Go ahead to. Now the question is, do I? Nah, I like the negative space thing. I was about to question whether I do like a black here instead of gray, just to mix it up, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Remember to hold shift. Yeah, I know. That's what I did forget that. Who's messaging me on Discord? What is this? Green Guff. When you get a chance, Kevin Porter's Batman. Can't believe it's been 10 years. Oh, I have seen this. Yes, I just wasn't aware of the actor's name. Yeah, I've seen that. Also, I don't know if it's the same guy or not, but that reminds me of the Batman. There was like a Batman fan film where he's fighting the Joker and like a xenomorph is there, and then at the end there's a bunch of predators and stuff. That was a cool one. I watched that a lot in high school. I would just come back to it over and over again. It's all my favorite stuff, you know. That's him also, the predator thing. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I could have done yellow. I mean, I want to stick to kind of these traditional things, but out of all the Batman designs in DC, which is a personal favorite, this has been asked a lot during the stream, but that's okay. I know people are in and out. I like the JLU Batman. They're the best. BTAS Batman is a close second, just because, you know, it's the classic look, but I definitely prefer JLU overall. This is our last one that I'm doing today. Here is the full... Oops, don't look at those. The full list here. There's quite a few we didn't get to. But I can't be doing this all day. So I'm going to go ahead and check off this one, though, since we did finish it. Or we're about to, anyway. It's Rob's. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We did 8 today, out of 41. But you know, slowly but surely we'll get through this. Let me finish coloring this guy just so I don't leave you hanging on that. No, it's a different actor in the Predator film. Okay. Maybe make his skin yellow and give him Lego Man hands. I like where your head's at, you know, but I'm not going to do that. Have you seen Superman and Lois yet? No, I have not. What Batman is this? This is a Batman that I am making up per Robert Sterling's request. I am drawing this on Photoshop with an XP pen. I should just put FAQ answers on the Streamlabs screen here so you can just see them if you had it, but I enjoy the interaction here. I always love a chinned Batman. I don't know. It makes me happy. He's got to have that chin, you know? Okay, I guess that's it for the day. Well, I'm gonna do a really quick It's hard to see colors on this tablet. It does not have the color range of of my other monitors. So sometimes it's like, what am I looking at? We'll also do this. Okay, I think that's where we're stopping today. Thanks for pulling this idea out of me, Rob. This was fun. I think I would, like I said, I would like to draw the full body of this Batman at some point. This was one that was requested as a just make up your own Batman kind of a thing. I think that'd be fun to do. Someday, and realizing now that I don't actually want these to have highlights cover them up. This is part of his body. Cool. Okay. Anyway, oh damn it, same deal here. I should not have selected the entirety of this, just part of it. Oops. I'm holding shift this time, guys. Don't worry. Same up here. It's not just a highlight, this is, in fact, a line for stuff. Okay, anyway, I will be back doing this again. Maybe not next week. It kind of depends on, like, this week, the coming Sunday video. By the way, if you haven't watched our Dwayne McDuffie documentary that we just put out yesterday, please go do so. I know it's a bit long, but I think it's worth it. If you got something out of it emotionally, or if you learned something, if you liked it, share it around. I think it's gonna be a slow burn with the view count because of how long it is. It's 52 minutes. But if you have the time, eating lunch, something like that, give it a watch, give it a share if you would. Pretty please. I love you all. Thank you for joining me while drawing these Batmans. Obviously, I have several more to do off of this list, especially for our Patreon supporters. Thank you so much to the handful of you who donated to get your own Batman drawing today. I will definitely get to those as soon as I can as part of this. Maybe next time I'll leave that on there. We'll see how it goes next time. Yeah. Look out for an announcement. If you're not following us on social media, at DCAU Watchtower is how you'll see announcements of when I'm going to do this. I'll also probably post it here on the YouTube channel on the community tab, but I don't always remember to do that. So that's how you can learn about when we're going to do this again. I'll probably wait until I'm done with all of these to send them out because I'll want to make sure I've got them all formatted how I want and I sign them and all that stuff, and then I will I'll put up some sort of collage or something of the ones of all of them. So thanks. I'll see you guys in the future. I'll see you tomorrow for my Justice League Unlimited comic stream. We're reading issue number 3. We have streams all week, every week, if you've never been to one of these before. So, yeah, see you guys later. Bye-bye.